Good morning, everyone. Hope you all are written fine, students. Yes, beta. Today we will do remaining worksheets of chapter number 5, tenses part 1. I hope, students, that all of you have completed worksheet 1 to 4. Now, students, let's begin with the worksheet number 5. Read the story given below. Write the phrases given in bold in appropriate columns in the format of the tense chart given on page number 69. Yes, students, first of all, let's read the story. The tortoise has reached the destination. The rabbit is sleeping on the way. The duck left the race in between. The destination is in the direction in which the sun sets. The owl has been clapping continuously since the race started. The elephant was drinking water when the tortoise finished the race. The sheep fell down, so she could not complete the race. The rat kept jumping throughout the race, and the tortoise will get an award. The lion will be distributing the awards in 10 minutes, and the rabbit will not attend the award distribution ceremony. Yes, students, look at the words which are given in bold beta, like has reached, is sleeping, left, sits, started, was drinking, fell, kept, will be distributing, will get, will not attend. These all are in bold letters, students. Now, students, what you have to do? अब आपको क्या करना है बेटा? Write down these in the chart. Okay, in appropriate column. For example, बच्चे जैसे has reached. It shows present perfect. तो बेटा present perfect वाले कॉलम में हम क्या राइट करेंगे? Has reached. Okay, has reached in the column of present perfect. Then students, is sleeping. It's present continuous. So students will write down in the column present continuous. Phrase is sleeping. Then beta left, past tense. Okay, simple past. Then beta sets, S-E-T-S, simple present. Then started, simple past. Was drinking, it's past continuous. Okay, like these students, try to complete this chart. Okay, students, try to complete this chart in your books, beta. Yes, students, remember one thing more, beta. Simple present is used in 3 situations. बेटा हम simple present का in 3 situation में ज़्यादातर बेटा यूज़ करते हैं. For example, बेटा daily routine, हमारी daily routine की बेटा कोई भी बात है तो हम उसके लिए simple present tense यूज़ करते हैं. Then students, habitual actions or hobbies. Then again we use simple present for universal and factual actions. Universal or factual actions. In 3 points के लिए बेटा daily routine, habitual actions or hobbies, or universal and factual actions, we use simple present tense. Okay, for example beta, he goes, they go, we eat, the earth revolves, they fight, she runs, do you know, Sahil gives, she does not go. Okay, these are the examples. Okay, now beta, let's move on to the worksheet number 6. Taking clues from the unit hobbies of my English reader, class 6, list a few things that you and your classmates do in your leisure time. Leisure time means, students, free time. The first one has been done for you. Yes, students, here you have to write down the things which you do in your free time. जो आप और आपके फ्रेंड्स बेटा फ्री टाइम में करते हैं एक्टिविटीज़, दैट यू हैव टू राइट डाउन हियर. फॉर एग्जांपल बेटा, फर्स्ट वन इज I paint clay toys. The students, we can say my friend Reena plays tennis. Then beta we can say Ram sings song. Then Rahul reads books. Okay, Mohan helps needy people. Neha prefers to watch cartoon. Shreya loves to do gardening. Like these students frame sentences. Okay, which sentences beta? Which activities you do and your classmates, or we can say your friends do in your free time. Those activities students you have to write on here. Okay, जो आप और आपके friends बेटा in your leisure time, in your free time do बेटा, those activities you have to write on here. And बेटा remember one thing बेटा, singular subjects except I and you carry s and es with a verb. बेटा singular subject है जो I और you के अलावा except I and you carry s and es with a verb. ओके, वो verb के साथ बेटा s और es हम यूज़ करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल बेटा you go, she goes, es लगा दिया बेटा हमने go के साथ. ओके, she goes, Mr. Arya and Mrs. Arya go, means they plural हो गया बेटा ये. they go, I go, they go. Okay, Snoopy goes, Shilpi goes. Okay, remember beta, singular subjects except I and you carry s or es with the verb. Now beta, let's move on to the worksheet number 7. Describe your daily routine with the help of the pictures given above. Beta, some pictures are given to you here. Now beta, take help from these pictures and try to frame sentences. Try to describe your daily routine with the help of these pictures. For example, students, we can write like this. I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and after that I take breakfast. Okay, or we can say I take bath, then I leave for school at 7 a.m. and then I come back from home. Then I come back from school at 2 p.m. Okay, and take lunch. Then I complete my work and go to play with my friends in the evening. Okay, like this students try to complete. Okay, then I take dinner at 8:30 p.m. and after that I watch TV and go to sleep at 9 p.m. Like this students try to write on your daily routine with the help of these pictures. Okay, write on your daily routine. Now students, let's read some universal, habitual and factual actions. Habitual actions are always expressed in the simple present, means present indefinite tense. Okay, universal truths, moral truths, geographical facts, mathematical facts and scientific facts which never change are also expressed in this tense. बेटा जो यूनिवर्सल ट्रूथ हैं, जो मॉरल ट्रूथ हैं, जियोग्राफिकल फैक्ट्स हैं, मैथमेटिकल फैक्ट्स हैं बेटा जो कभी चेंज नहीं होते, विच नेवर चेंज आर ऑल्सो एक्सप्रेस इन दिस टेंस. उनको भी बेटा हम लगभग इसी टेंस में जो है बेटा एक्सप्रेस करते हैं. विच टेंस बेटा? प्रेजेंट इन डेफिनेट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल स्टूडेंट्स, लेट्स सी सम एग्जाम्पल्स. माई फादर always helps me. This train never comes on time. Always, never. She generally reads till late hours. My friends are ever ready. Ever ready means हमेशा तैयार रहते हैं. Okay. My friends are ever ready to help me. The tutor usually comes late. Sita rarely misbehaves. He meets me so often. So these are students some examples. All these sentences you just read are illustrations of habitual actions, or we can say absence of actions. So students, they are expressed in the simple present tense. Now students, look at the following illustrations. The moon reflects the light of the sun. Milk is white. If you love me, I love you. Truth always triumphs. Love begets love. God loves all alike. All men are mortal. Death is certain. Now students, some more illustrations are given here. Let's now consider some illustrations of geographical, mathematical and scientific facts. For example, student, first one. Kashmir is in the north of India. Geographical fact, Chennai is in the south of India. Water flows from higher to lower levels. Then clouds bring rain. 2 and 2 make 4. Okay, mathematical fact, then beta 4 is bigger than 2. The higher one goes, the cooler it is. And next one, students, the moon revolves around the sun. So students, these are some illustrations of geographical, mathematical and scientific facts. Now beta, let's move on to the worksheet number 8. Look at the following pictures and fill in the blanks. The first has been done for you. First one, students, the river falls from the mountain. Then students, the sun rises in the east. Dogs, it's plural one. Okay, dogs generally bark, B-A-R-K. Dogs generally bark at strangers. Then children play with toys. The stars plural. So the stars shine at night, or we can say better the stars twinkle at night. Then students, the rose smells sweets. Okay, now students, remember these points that in simple present tense, बेटा जब हम simple present tense की बात कर रहे हैं, then do and does are used to form interrogative and negative sentences. तो बेटा हम interrogative sentence अगर बनाना चाहते हैं या negative sentence, then बेटा we use helping verb do and does in simple present tense. Do or does हम use करेंगे बेटा for interrogative and negative sentences to form. Okay, for example, students, some examples are given here. He does not, I do not, does Ravi, does she, do you, do uncle and aunt, she does not, they do not. Like this, students, we can complete the sentences by using do not, does not, do you, does Ravi, like this. Okay, students? Let's move on to the worksheet number 9 now. One day, a cat enters Mrs. Arya's house and sees Snoopy idling. She is impressed by the luxurious life Snoopy is living. She interviews Snoopy to publish the interview in the Animal Times. Okay, now students, guess the questions that the cat must have asked Snoopy. The first one has been done for you. Cat, do you eat buns and bread? Snoopy, yes, I eat buns and bread and at times even chocolates. Then students, cat, do you do some work? I don't do any work. I just sleep and play with kids. Does Mrs. Arya object to sleeping and playing with kids? Mrs. Arya does not mind if she finds me sleeping. Rather, she pats me and goes away. The students, don't you think you are lucky? Snoopy, yes, I think I am a lucky dog. Then cat, do the kids trouble you? No, the kids do not trouble me at all. Thank you, Snoopy. I'm grateful to you for this interview and you are always welcome. Now students, remember this point that simple past tense shows a gap between the past time referred to in the sentence and the present time. Okay, simple past tense बेटे क्या shows करते हैं? एक gap between the past time referred to in the sentence and the present time. Now students, let's begin with the worksheet number 10. In the unit Performing Arts of my English reader, class 6, the life story of Vanessa, the violinist, has been given. The following information has been gathered from her story. Information is students here. At the age of 8, studies at Central Conservatory of Music in Beijing. Then at the age of 10, becomes a student at the Royal College of Music in London. Then one of her popular albums. कौन सी उसकी popular album थी बेटा? Subject to Change. Then some teachers unhappy. उसके teachers unhappy क्यों थे? Do not like the fusion of classical and pop on her CDs. Now beta, fill in the blanks with the information you have about Vanessa. ठीक है? Now beta, let's start with the information. Vanessa Manny Carlson is a world famous violinist. At the age of 8, she studied studied. Okay, at the age of 8, she studied at Central Conservatory of Music in Beijing. At the age of 10, she became a student at the Royal College of Music in London. Then beta, Subject to Change is one of her popular albums. Now she likes Mozart, Beethoven, Michael Jackson, etc. She has earned a lot of money as well as international fame. However, Phoebe students, some of her teachers are unhappy because they do not like, because they do not like the fusion of classical and pop on her CDs. Now, beta, I hope that all of you have understood well what we have done today. Now, students, complete worksheet 5 to 10 in your practice book. Okay, beta, complete worksheet 5 to 10. That's all for today, students. Thanks and have a nice day. Bye bye, beta.